Yo, ends. Stack them in.
Policy first year. I think some still 15K, like we said, a week, even a month. Today, and I was blown away, especially at the end. Yo. I know it's been a while, long time, 2 weeks. I don't know, but what's good? Living Big Reg. What's up? I decided to take up, Yolana's offer. She asked when I was gonna be streaming again. And you already know. Even I don't know sometimes. Mr. Brodney, how you doing? What's good, man? My bad. I just got back home. I had some stuff to do. Again, sorry for the not being consistent, but it's my fault. Mr. Rogue Pod, Uncle Hendo. I'm saying, I wish Miss Yolanda's life with Yolanda's earlier live stream could have been longer. But she felt like she accomplished her goal, and she did. She's getting her channel started. So if you are watching, if you're watching the replay for some odd reason, please go give her a follow, along with LBHT, Lunch Break Hot Take, along with Living Big Red's channel, along with Rogue Pod. We support each other out here. It's about time, sir. Yeah, like I said, I've been busy. I've never been busy. And you know what? I'm just for the reason why. I told y'all I was gonna be as truthful, transparent with y'all as possible when I started this thing. I've been going through a separation, divorce, whatever you want to call it. That has not been fun. That really is not fun. I didn't really come on to say bashing anybody. There weren't any parties involved. I just don't want to tell you what I've been on or going through. I felt like it was time to talk about it. It's been happening for a while now. Of course, my therapist is going to suggest talking about it. Talking about it is healthy. Getting off your chest is healthy. Withholding it in, it's not good for you. But no, but everything is mostly fine. I said the kids are the most important, so yeah, would never jeopardize them. So yeah, I'm not even that. This not even be my setup for for much longer. Depends on what happens. So, but yeah, that's what I've been doing. But really, I just want to say what's up. See what everybody was up to. It's still Saturday night. Night is still young. I know my Baltimore people, 11:33. So I know either y'all about to head to bed or y'all just chilling. And right now, the Rockets and Suns are going at it. Apparently, Devin Booker sets the hardest screens in the world because he made Jalen Green go to the floor. As long as you're good, yeah, man. Like I said, both parties, like all parties involved, we handle it like adults. You know what I'm saying? Didn't really have to go to court, thankfully. So yeah, definitely. But like I said, through this journey, learn like, hey man, it's really on me to really bounce back. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna do it for me. Y'all ain't gonna do it for me. Eventually, like I said, I gotta make the decision to move past. You know, it, it happened. You know, actually, it happens more often than you think. You know, you know, like I said, like I do hope. You know, I say myself. I hope her. I hope I'm saying anybody else involved finds whatever they were looking for that they didn't get it out of being together. And also, like I said, it's a channel we talk about anything and everything. If you feel comfortable, discussing your issues, feel free, feel free. That's life. Life is definitely teaching me some things as I get older. Definitely by myself, situations that I never thought I would be in. You know, one of these days I'll be like, I've really seen it all at this point. But no. But yeah, this weekend, as y'all know, we had the NFL Combine. Now all the positions for the upcoming NFL draft. Did the underwear Olympics. And I think Xavier Worthy out of Texas. My backyard here, because I live in San Antonio. I think he broke the 40-yard dash record with 4.21, breaking John Ross's previous record set in 2017. But hopefully, Xavier Worthy can stay in the league a little bit longer. So he is an exciting prospect to watch. Can't wait to see who he goes to. Who he goes to, definitely. Speed definitely kills. Speed definitely kills. I appreciate you, Big Rage. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. But as far as the Panthers, there was some prospects. I hope we definitely look at it. We were talking with Brandon Fisk, defensive tackle or 3-4 defensive man out of Florida State. We were talking to him a lot. He definitely improved his draft stock. I want to say around 308 pounds. He ran like a 4.74. That's wild. His 3 crawling drill was nice. Broad jump was nice. So I definitely think he is going to go on day 2, possibly day 1, depending. But his because of watching him Florida State games over the past year, his get off is wild. They had a lot of defensive talent on that side, along with Jerry Burse himself. But yeah, he's definitely a name to look forward to if he does slide down to day 2. Because the Panthers, Derek Brown does need a partner. We do need to resign Derek Brown in the first place, but definitely need to find him a partner. Definitely. What did you think of Johnny Wilson's 40 time? I did not get to watch him. Let me see if what good old Google do for me. As y'all know, I'm a fan of Johnny Wilson. I think he can produce more than what he did at Florida State. Do I think he's going to be the next Mike Evans? No, because Mike Evans is a special specimen of his own. But I do think he could be, a very enticing piece to a team. I'm saying pretty much tight end size with the ability to agility to move like a wide receiver is pretty nice. And it says Johnny Wilson ran a 4.53 at 6'6" and 230 pounds. Wow. Oh, yep. Big Red just told me 4.53. Yeah, that is impressive, and that's gonna definitely help his stock a little bit more. Because if you were like that, if you're like say at that size, and you're moving like that, and he's proved that he can. He doesn't have a limited route tree, and he's only getting better. So he's definitely improved and helped his draft stock. Like I said, he's not the separator like Ladd McConkey is or Luke McCaffrey, but he definitely can help. Definitely help be in the red zone threat. or just move the chains. If you just need like somebody on those comeback routes or hitch routes, the box out. You know what I'm saying? You can't get much better than this right now at the wide receiver position. Of course, you got your tight ends, but yeah, definitely a name to look forward to in April's draft and in your respective fantasy drafts as well. If you're in not mock dynasty, there you go, dynasty drafts. Sorry, Mr. Jerry Green, how you doing? Everybody, for all your HBCU knowledge, for all let's say football. I want to say I'm saying he definitely followed this man Shannon, him and other group of guys. Definitely talk about anything and everything. So definitely go follow that man, please. Please and thank you. FSU, baby. Yeah, man. We all know Florida State is going to produce a lot this year. Definitely. I think even the middle linebacker did well. I forgot his name. Jaheim Bell, transfer from Gamecocks. He's gonna, I'll say, third or fourth round. Yeah, a lot of interesting prospects. Trey Benson is going to be nice. I think he's going to be a three down back. Kind of how I want to say Devontae Freeman was, but definitely. But yeah, let me know who was your favorite prospect to watch doing these drills. I want to see a lot of quarterbacks. Every quarterback opted out of the 40-yard dash time outside of Sam Hartman, which is weird. I definitely wanted to see what Joe Milton. He's one of the most athletically gifted quarterbacks in this draft class. I definitely wanted to see what he was going to do in the 40. Not that it matters if you're a quarterback. I mean, I guess in today's day and age, everybody wants a mobile quarterback. So I guess, yeah. But he definitely showed off his arm talent. He definitely was launching the football to the wide receivers there. So yeah, he can definitely maybe be a dark horse. Who knows? Like every year, a quarterback in the third, fourth round. No. Well, with the exception of this past year, because every quarterback was damn near hurt. So a lot of backups and third strings got the chance to shine. What goes to show that's important too, to depth at quarterback. Depth needs to be talent. Always need to keep on replenishing it. You just never know. You never know. Yeah, I spoke on that. Yeah, they reported. Yeah, he broke the that he had now. He's the record holder for fastest 40 at the NFL Combine. Yeah, and Duze putting up a 4.47. Very impressive. I want to say he has 6'3", 200-something pounds. That's still impressive. And I want to say he's most people's wide receiver 2 or 3. It depends how you feel about Malik Neighbors. We already know who's one, so I ain't about to waste time on that. But yeah, like I said, as we all know, this is a deep wide receiver class. Any team looking for a wide receiver 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the draft class. Just pretty much just pick somebody, and you're gonna be satisfied. Like I say, your speedsters, your Troy Franklins, Xavier Worthy, your route runners, Luke McCaffrey, Jacob Cowing, Malachi Corley, your Giants, your red zone threats, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Wilson. It really just pick somebody. Oh yeah, Donnie Mitchell. I forgot about him. He posted up some impressive numbers as well. At 6'4", moving like that, he's definitely gonna get looked at. Definitely. Mr. Jerry Green, Xavier Worthy, Dallas Turner, and Jerry Verse. Dallas Turner definitely showed why he's considered the defensive end or edge one in this draft class. And I think Chop Robinson put up some impressive numbers as well. I want to say he ran like a 4.49, I believe. And being a defensive end, that's damning. Scott Robinson, 40 time. Yep, 448. Yikes. At 254 pounds, you're running a 448. So that means if you just if you get up, you beat the left or right tackle or wherever they place him. Yeah, that quarterback's done. But interesting. But we also, as we all know, the NFL Combine does not make or break a prospect. As we all know, as somewhat Ravens fans, well, I root for Lamar, but as I hang with Ravens fans. I want to say Orlando Brown a couple years ago had one of the worst combine performances ever, and he slid way down, and he ended up being fantastic. Like, turning out just fine. Like and it happens. Like, you prepare for for the combine, and one mishap, everything can go left. But yeah. So for the prospects who think they did bad at the combine, shake it off. You still got your pro day. Hopefully you did well in your interviews, and the only time will tell. Who's going to become, who's going to stick around for a long run. Who's going to just be a workout warrior. And also, you said along with Xavier Worthy, Dallas Turner, Jerry Burris, cornerbacks Nate Wiggins, and Keon Mitchell. Nate Wiggins is very, very light. Nate Wiggins is light. Like when Dante Jackson was drafted, he was pretty small, but Nate Wiggins is yikes. I want to see you like 163. 160. Yep, Nate Wiggins ran a 4.28 40-yard jazz. Jesus. I think he sustained an injury, so he didn't really continue at that. Prospect profile. Yes, he's 173. So around like what Emmanuel Forbes was last year. But I mean, I just hope he can hold his own. I mean, he has the measurements. He's 6'1". Arm is 30.5. But yeah, that weight though, I don't know. Hopefully they start him off, with the quicker wide receivers, and not just put him on somebody like DK Metcalf early on, because that's going to be a easy touchdown with that. I'm sorry, but Mr. Jerry Green. As we get excited about these combine performances, I suggest everyone look at tape. Definitely look at tape. Look at in-game play, how somebody prepares for the game. And everybody thought, Ladd McConkey wasn't really going to test that well, but he put up a 4.48. And not everybody was suspecting that a route runner like that could also be somewhat of a burner. So he says in the interviews he can line up everywhere from X, Y, Z, wherever. Yeah. And can he be a separator? He also can move the chains as well. For me, I didn't really watch that. I didn't really watch that from his highlights. I just saying what I seen while I was watching Georgia, because obviously they're a big name school, so attention's going to be going towards their way. Yeah, 4.3. Yeah, he ran officially a 4.39. So he definitely improved his draft stock. I mean, he was already up there, but he might slip into the first round, because I think he said he talked to all 32 teams, which again proves that route running reigns supreme. You can, say, be as big as DK Metcalf, as fast as Tyreek Hill, but route running will stick with you from when you're a rookie to maybe hopefully when you're a 15-year vet. No, when you know how to get open, when you know your angles, when you know the coverages and the gaps in the field, it's just that easy. My good friend, Mrs. K, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for supporting. How you doing? How's your weekend going? Mr. Brandon Bazel, Mr. Fruit Critic himself, thank you for pulling up. Again, I know for some of y'all it's 11:50. Again, I just got back home not too long ago. Wanted to say what's up. As I said, I guess my last live, due to my situation, I'm just going to be not as consistent about I will try. I will try. But yeah. But enough with football. Going on with basketball right now. I want to say, especially with the W or women's college basketball, fan favorite Caitlin Clark declared for the draft. So after this season, we will see Caitlin Clark, try to see if she can bring her skills to the WNBA. So it's pretty exciting. I want to say she is from the all-time. I want to say all-time, like men's and women's. She I guess she's about to pass Pete Maravich. For the old heads, Celtics legendary point guard. I want to say Celtics, yeah. So again, last exciting stuff in women's sports. But one thing that confused me real quick, Breanna Stewart signing a non-guaranteed deal, 1-year deal with the New York Liberty. And for those of you who follow women's basketball, Breanna Stewart is one of the top players that they have to offer, and her getting a non-guaranteed 1-year deal just don't feel right. I don't know. I'm not really into WNBA politics, but it just seems like but she definitely makes the game better. And I think two-time champion getting a non-guaranteed deal. I don't know. Weekend going okay. Trying to get Oprah being sick. I apologize to hear that, but yeah, all's good. Okay, glad to hear that. On spring break from work. Okay. Actually, I gotta figure out. When is my kid's spring break? I gotta figure that out soon. Actually. But yeah. And speaking of the Fruit Crick, come on, one more. No. There we go.
Before you get too far, Caitlin holds the NCAA scoring record. She'll have that. But there was a black woman back in the 80s who holds the all-time college scoring record.
Okay. Well, there's something. I didn't know that.
I think it was CIAA or something like that. But they are now a defunct league and basically broke up and then the NCAA became the new sanctioning body.
Okay.
But a lot of people say, oh, well, she played against lesser competition. Well, back then it was pretty much wide open. It wasn't like a Pac-10, whatever, Big 10, Pac-12, none of that. It was pretty much everybody playing everybody. There wasn't what they call it, Division I, Division II, Division III. You just played every college.
All right. Well, you heard it from him first. Saying a little historian. But I did not learn that. I did not know that. That's right, Mr. Hendo. That does not stop no records in my book. Facts.
Exactly. Anything to make Caitlin the superhero, but this time I can't let that one slide.
Nah. All right, but definitely learn something. Definitely. But regardless, still it's going to be exciting to see Caitlin leave behind the college ranks to try to see what she can do in the pros.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be an exciting year. I just hate that people try to sweep that under the rug. Just she's a great player, and
See I'm gonna say that passion broke out.
Right. I mean, I'm pretty sure she basically, now that everybody's more athletic, yeah, she probably could beat that other woman in 1-on-1. That's fine. But, people were giving the whole, well, back then people sucked and they weren't that great. Okay. So you're saying, like, all the big guys from back then, all the major guys from the 80s and 90s suck compared to the players now? Because that's equivalent of what you're giving. You're basically saying LeBron is the best, period, because he's one of the best now. So people make their arguments to suit what they want, but we can give everybody their flowers.
True. Yeah. I don't mind. Yeah. And like saying, people saying, if people are saying that, back then, people suck. I'm like, explain to Houston, the comments. I'm saying 4 straight rings. Yeah, right. That ain't no easy feat with any league, any sport.
Right. And they'll say, oh, well, that was back then when people didn't play defense. They don't play defense now.
I might say it's worse now.
Right. They don't play defense now. You just, people are fans of the era that they're fans of. I've rated a player based on how good they were in their era.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan wouldn't be uber athletic now, but he'd be very athletic. But I can guarantee you this: he'll still score points.
Oh,
LeBron would be even more athletic back then than he would now. A guy 260 moving like that. Karl Malone didn't move like that.
Exactly.
And if he moved like that, then he would have beat Jordan at least a couple times.
Yeah, that Jazz team. I would have liked to see them win at least one, but again, Jordan was doing his stuff, and then the Rockets, then the Pistons, Celtics. Yeah, but it just didn't happen. I was about to say, I guess the only other person like that was moving like that I remember was Hakeem Olajuwon with the footwork. And Charles Barkley, So definitely, and Hakeem Olajuwon now, especially with his footwork, mid range, yeah, he would still be giving today's big man work, a lot of work.
I hate when people say that. Oh no, bro, he defined footwork. You can't say, oh, all of a sudden his footwork wouldn't be as good, because those guys are learning his footwork to get better. Like the guy was 7 foot, but he was literally a soccer goalie until somebody just popped up and was like, yeah, we want you to play basketball for our college.
Mm-hmm.
So he was fluid. He moved well. He moves better than some of the guys that I see today. The closest comparison I can say, he moved Lamar Odom like.
Yeah, Lamar Odom has head on straight. Yeah, I agree. Definitely agree. But yeah, and the fact that he played offense and defense, so definitely, like big man like Olajuwon, the Tim Duncans with the footwork, with the fundamentals, the boring games that people don't like to see. I enjoyed those more.
Reserve that, because Hakeem was not boring. Hakeem Olajuwon retiring is single-handedly the reason I stopped watching basketball.
Damn. No, I would say compared to like the high flyers people want to see, like compared to the Dwight Howards, the Sean Kemps, compared to them. Like people like to see like alley-oops, the dunks, or whatever. I'm like, I like, I enjoy Tim before he got older. Yeah, but before Tim got older, he was offense and defense too. Yeah, young Tim, especially 03, 04, all them years. He was silently giving people nightmares, like work. And people were actually like scared to face him sometimes too.
You know, what's the craziest part? Hakeem Olajuwon was supposed to be the power forward.
Mm-hmm.
And most people do not realize he was supposed to be the power forward. If he would have played the four, he was going to be the best four ever. But I think it was a Sam Houston got hurt or something like that, and they ended up not keeping him. Even in college, he was supposed to play the four, and I forgot whoever the five was. I think it was Simpson, Ralph Simpson. Whoever the five was left, and then they just moved him to the five instead of the four. But with his blocking stats, like he leads the all-time league in stats as a power forward. And back then, power forwards actually got plays drawn up. That would have been crazy.
I feel like I feel like Wimby's on pace to breaking that if he keeps on, you know what I'm saying? What does Wimby average 5 blocks per game or something? Actually, you know what? Why am I asking my Google's right here?
I mean, he averages a high amount, but you got to think about it. He's going to go from being defenses keeping me on the floor to expending most of his energy blocking. And sooner or later, coaches are going to be smart and actually scheme up and put him in pick and roll situations to get him away from the basket, much like they do most athletics, power forwards or centers. We're gonna pull him out to the 3-point on the pick and roll and send the guard past him, and nobody's there to defend the basket. And until they get him a power forward that's going to be able to defend the basket nearly as well as he does, that's going to be the way San Antonio loses in the playoffs. Pull Wemby out on them pick and rolls and send the guard right past him, who he can't catch back up to.
Mm-hmm. Speed in every sport kills. But yeah, he does average 3.3 blocks as of now. Still wild. But he also averaged 3.4 turnovers. Yikes.
So if he averages that for 13 or 14 years, 82 times 3.3 times 14, he might be close to Olajuwon.
Yes, he has a chance.
No, he has a chance. He just has to be, he has to be just as long as he's durable enough, he'll get there.
So that's the thing, though. Like, right now you're durable enough, but as we all know, at least, God forbids, but everybody suffers that one major injury, and whether you bounce back from it or not. Like I still remember when Paul George injury, and but so yeah, he definitely bounced back from that. Rondo
with him with Paul George, was it the Olympic injury or was it the regular season injury that he had? Because he had two of them.
Mm-hmm.
He had two ugly injuries, and now him and Kawhi can hardly stay on the court together.
True. Paul George this stretch has been missing. Russell Westbrook broke his hand. So now Clippers about to see what the Lakers been dealing with injuries, and we, like I said, the Lakers just lost to the Nuggets. We were doing well, but of course that championship mentality that the Nuggets have from last year is still active as they came back in dramatic fashion.
Yeah, I don't watch the NBA till after
13 years at that rate is around 3,000 blocks. Yeah.
That's fine.
Let's see. How many does Hakeem have?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you because I can't remember. But look, I know my favorite player has a record all time for blocks. When we used to play pickup games, I wouldn't score. You win by ones, I wouldn't score a point unless I had a block. I wanted more rebounds and blocks than points.
Really?
Yeah, I love block. The ripping somebody's chest, the heart out of their chest. When you send that ball flying back the other way, it's just demoralizing. I loved it.
True, especially sitting like into the stands and stuff, or you just hearing the sheer power of it smacking against the glass, and and seeing the spirit fade away from the
Well,
team.
see, what I learned from Sam Cassell's interview that he did was that Hakeem actually, between Sam Cassell and Kenny Jet Smith, he actually learned since they were faster, he would actually block it directionally so that they could get out on a fast break. So if you go back and watch, there's points where he blocks it into a place where one of the two of them can get to start a fast break on purpose. So I started doing that. That really was just like, it was really like, you just see people's faces go, I went from about to score to getting blocked, and now we gave up a point in about 4 seconds.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. I did it to somebody. People do it to me. It's definitely demoralizing. But Mr. D. Weezy says Jokic should be MVP this year. Yeah, I mean, we all know because of the NBA rules of having to play 65 games that Joel Embiid is not going to be it. So yeah, might as well be Jokic. And he says off the backboard is the best. Yes, especially off a chase down. I like chase down blocks. Especially when they, I know most players try to look back to see who's coming, and they still don't see you. Yet you still palming on the backboard without getting a goaltend. It's pretty nice.
I mean, if it's on the way up, you can actually just grab it out of the air. You don't even have to knock it away. You can really just grab it out of the air.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even need the backboard. Jordan used to do that. Grab it out of the air and just hit the backboard just for fun on the way down, and then turn and fire. And hopefully Scotty is already streaking down the court. And I just be like, dang, that was just disrespectful.
Right. Well, with the Olajuwon, of course, he holds the record for most block shots with 3,830. Second most, and it's not even close to him, is Mutombo with 3,289.
Yeah, that's why I always want. Mutombo's known for the finger wag, but like people just act like he's the only like shot blocker ever in the NBA, and I'm like, y'all really just don't understand. Like, he had the finger thing, but he wasn't the absolute best at it. He didn't play as many minutes as Olajuwon either, probably, but.
Mm-hmm. And then young Timmy is fifth all time with 3,020. Like I said, young Tim Duncan was dangerous. Young Tim, dangerous, bro.
Yeah, they had those twin towers.
Shaquille O'Neal ranks 8. 2,000. Shaq has 2,732.
I mean, I don't know, D Weezy. The way that the ball goes up and down the court so fast, if you have a good shot blocker, they play so many more possessions. You have so many more opportunities. Yeah, back then they used to dribble down to 15 seconds on the shot clock before they would execute the offense.
The game isn't situated for someone to catch either one of them. No.
I mean, if you're a big man and you run the break, whether you're on offense or defense, between chase down blocks and just second and third shots, yeah. Because I think how many possessions is it usually a game now? About 80? It might be higher. Right. Back then a good 50-something was considered what do they call that? Run and gun offense.
And then Mike D'Antoni came in, blew that out the water.
Pretty much. But there is a drawback. I mean, there's more threes now. Guys walk up to just past the logo and just launch a three. So it's harder for your big men to really, get those same amount of blocks. I mean, there's more possessions, but it's probably a lower percentage of drives to the basket. So it could go either way.
Yeah, like definitely with name Steph. What's a young person? Trey Young now. Just if you're not in position, they launching it. And I'm looking at this list now. The only active person with in the top 25 is Brooke Lopez. Everybody else has either pretty much retired. Yeah. So Brooke Lopez with
What's
1,000.
Lopez got like 1,700?
No, yeah. Well, officially he has 1,879. So, and
Okay,
that
so I was
is
off by 100.
22. He's 22.
Hey, you got me way behind in my stats. I feel bad about myself. I thought he had 1,700 still.
Well, I mean, he does play defense, even though he's 35. But usually it's like Giannis or Bobby Portis, doing it. Most of the blocking. But back in his prime on the Nets, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I used to just look up the blocks leaders list every once in a while, so it just means it's been a while since I did that.
So, but that goes to show that this era is not really. I ain't gonna say it's harder to get blocks, like you said, with the everybody launching threes. So because I'm saying Brooke Lopez has been in the league for a while now, but you can tell me like nobody else is. I mean, Serge Ibaka is, I guess, next in line with 1,759. But yeah.
Serge switched to shooting threes, and like his hunger for actually playing physical just disappeared.
Yeah. I mean, with most big men, yeah, because Brooke Lopez was in the post, a lot. But then again, like, all right, cool. He saw the writing on the wall. All right, cool. Big men have to shoot at least 34.
Hey, give me a second. I'll be right back.
That's cool.
All right.
But yeah, why you does that? But yeah, this day and age, defense is not really, it's still important, but it's not the wow factor, And some teams win ugly still, but it rarely happens. Most of the time, you see like 130-point games or a team having the 30 points each. Yeah. But also, just want to say congrats to LeBron for passing 40,000 points. Does it really matter that he did it? Yeah, but we lost. So, yeah. But I feel like I already knew we were going to lose because Lakers are dealing with a lot of injuries. And I don't know if you're saying like, oh, it doesn't care. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, but when we're healthy, I don't want nobody to say anything. When we get Jerry Vanderbilt back, when Cam Reddish, gets more work, more games underneath him because he just came back from injury. Christian Woods hurt. We just signed Harry Giles to a 2-way contract. So that's how desperate we are for big man help. Now we got Spencer Dinwiddie. We signed Spencer Dinwiddie. He's doing, I guess, D'Lo is trying. Hachimura stepping up. But right now, like I said, that's not enough. And especially with March. It's just closer to the if we're about to do the play-in thing again. So, but yes, like I said, it's month of March. We already know March Madness. My Tar Heels just beat NC State, so happy about that. I do like our chances, but I know we're not gonna get far because come on, man, why the Tar Heels? What the Tar Heels do to you?
I'm joking. I was just talking trash.
But no, it's gonna be a good one. Like a lot of teams have potential. Like I said, Tar Heels have a chance. Kentucky, I like their squad. Even though they're young, they still have a boatload of talent. You still got Gonzaga, Villanova. Pretty much March Madness. I don't really care about record. The most D2 whatever school come out of nowhere, drain, like just have a bomb ass game and then knock out a team like Duke.
Like Davidson did.
Seen it happen. Yeah.
Curry.
Or like, it was a couple years ago. Loyola College, the Saint, you had the Nun, going nuts at every game, and they made it. I want to say to the round 16 or the Elite Eight. Um, it happens every year. A small school just gets America or the world to believe in them, and they just go far until a top team says, "All right, enough of that."
I mean, it's just good coaching strategy. That's all it is.
Yeah, like I said, like hey, just show up the hoop, show up and hoop. Everything else don't matter. Your record don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if he's going to be a top 5 pick in June. Go out there.
Right. He has one bad game. Y'all have one good game. That's all it is.
Okay. That's all it takes. And also again, I know people are gonna do their brackets. Of course, I've never got none of it right. But still, we still do that for fun. Eventually, probability what it says. So one person gonna have the perfect bracket one of these days.
And you know what they say? You give a infinite amount of monkeys an infinite amount of chances. They'll type Shakespeare play. One of them's going to eventually type a Shakespeare play properly. So.
You are correct.
But they do also say that E40 has a more expansive vocabulary than Shakespeare. If you look it up, as a rapper, he repeats the amount of words between him repeating a word are almost triple like the closest rapper to him. Like even other musicians, like he literally uses so many words before he actually has a repeat word. It's just like it's almost Guinness World Record like.
I mean, for me, E40, I mean, yeah, some of my songs I hear, but I never was like, oh man, you hear that new E40 album? Nah,
I'm just talking about his vocabulary. Like I think the two people after him are like Eminem and Lil Wayne as people who go so far between repeating words. Like all three of them repeat words less than Shakespeare's like master plays.
Again, I learned something.
Yeah, it was oddly surprising. I forgot what article I read. It was like 5 or 6 years ago, but I read an article. It was just like, yeah, E40 goes like 1,400 words between repeating a word in his music. I'm like, how's that even possible? Like you have to consciously do that. I mean, Lil Wayne and Eminem both said they consciously do it, but 1,400? You know how many verses you have to write to get to 1,400?
A lot. Apparently, a lot. But speaking of rappers, I was reading somewhere. I don't know if people probably not, but I was scoping through Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. I want to say it was Sweetie or somebody said like, "Hey, the reason why she hasn't released a rap album in 3 years because nobody was really like, asking or caring about her music." And I thought that was that was something different, being self-aware. Like, hey man, like I know I'm not as good, so why continue?
Right, she can make money other ways. It's, some people.
Like she makes that out.
I mean, it goes both ways. That's why Andre doesn't make music, because he's like, I'm older now, like not really sure, younger people want to hear what I got to say, but I mean, he's incorrect because it don't matter what song he's on. Like he did a catch the song and made that shit popular. Like I don't know what the hell he had to go through to make it that damn good, but I'm sitting here listening to this verse like, yeah, this on the move right here. And then she starts singing again, and I was like, yeah, next.
Three Stacks definitely has some badass features, especially one of my favorite. Especially with him and John Legend teamed up to do Green Light. Awesome song.
He for the one for Beyonce song, and only because you're from, you live in Texas, she was almost upset because she was like, we paid this amount of money. He walks in, not even 15 minutes, lays his verse, lays the ad libs, everything's on point, perfect. And he just walk out and it's a hit. And she's like, I've been sitting there recording this song for 3 hours trying to make it what I want it to be. He just walked in, did his thing, and walked back out. And he's like, I paid all this money and it was worth it, but he made it look too easy.
I mean, when you understand your craft, it is easy.
That's what's always been said about him. Like, he'll listen to a beat and he'll get in his car and he'll drive up 285 and he'll drive back down 285 and he'll come in full verse written, spit his verse, and then just be working on production. And right. It just like that. Like, they know if he walks to his car, he's coming back with a verse.
Definitely with him and Big Boy, Outkast. Again, definitely have some legendary bars, especially on AT Aliens.
Yeah, you know why?
What did he say?
You know why they never appear on each other's albums?
No, what's up?
Because the record company they're signed to is Outkast. Says if the two of them appear on one record, that company, I forgot, I don't know if it's LaFace or who it is or whoever bought LaFace, basically is like, if the two of them, so if Big Boy does a whole song and Andre says one ad lib, it's considered an Outkast song. So when Big Boy does his albums,
that makes sense.
Andre actually does production on them, but he can't say a word on a song.
That sucks. Well, I would definitely love our Outkast to come back.
Yeah, there was a song that Outkast did that Big Boy did, and I forgot. Come in. And I forgot what the verse was, but he said that AK Cuatro Siete overhand, and basically Andre did one quick little 6-bar verse on there, and they were like, that's considered an Outkast song, so we're claiming that song. So this is released it for free. Royal Flush is what it's called. If you've ever heard the song Royal Flush, they released it as a free single because it was supposed to go on Big Boy's album. And Andre had like a quick little verse on there. And whoever bought LaFace, I forgot who the current record company technically is under Outkast, was like, yeah, that's an Outkast song. You have to release it through us. And they did all their production on their own. The company didn't pay for it. But just because the two of them were on a song, they considered Outkast out. So they were like, okay, since you consider an Outkast song, free single release. And that's just the crazy story behind the song Royal Flush, if you've ever heard it.
Nope, I would definitely listen to it afterwards. So YouTube does not flag me. The current owner, no, he's the co-founder. The label was acquired completely by Arista and BMG in 1999. In 2001, L.A. Reid was appointed chairman and CEO. Yeah, L.A. It keeps on saying L.A. Reid, I guess. Antonio Reid. Right. Well, I hope you're proud of yourself, buddy. But I think I speak for everybody when I say, or majority, I don't know, that Big Boy, 3 Stacks, if they did something right now, the world would love it.
Oh yeah.
But moving on from rappers that definitely more talented than some of the people we're hearing now. Also, before we do that, Schoolboy Q. I'm a big fan of him. He released his album. I want to say it's called Blue Lips. I haven't really sat down and listened to it completely, but I will.
Oh, it's his new album.
Yeah. Let's say it's called Blue Lips. Yeah, it popped up in my Spotify mentions. Well, I say what yesterday.
Well, hopefully it's good as Collard Greens because that's still my favorite song from him.
I don't think
I know
I'm
it's super simple, but I don't know
what's
why
it?
it's like my favorite song he made.
Oxymoron. Yeah, he was on one. But as he gets older, no, of course he's like I said. I hope he doesn't go the 3 Stacks route, but he does have a daughter. That he takes care of. Still, but I hope he doesn't lose his touch. Schoolboy Q's daughter, because I want to say when she was on Oxymoron, she was young, but right now, how old is she? His oldest is, why not just tell me the age, dude? All right, his oldest is, I guess, the one that appeared on Oxymoron. Was born in 2009, so y'all do the math with that.
Bars.
I didn't even know he had a second daughter.
Look, we need some D Weezy candy bars. I need a candy bar that's almond
I could drop better.
With a hint of cinnamon, a little bit of caramel. That's the type of bar I need.
See, I could skip the caramel. I could skip the caramel. I don't like how it gets on my teeth. Like that's annoying for me. That's annoying. I don't know. That is me.
Well, you talking about hard caramel or like a milky caramel, like Twix?
I don't know. Like, hard caramel. Yeah, I say hard caramel.
I mean like a real thin layer of like Twix caramel with a little bit of what do we call it? French toast Cinnadust on
it. French toast Cinnadust.
No, there's actually a seasoning that they made from cinnamon French toast that's called Cinnadust. I can put it on top of if I make a cake and put vanilla icing, I'll put a little bit of Cinnadust, sprinkle it around the top.
Let's see, D Weezy, you need a baker, not a chef.
What need a chef to make the recipe? Baker, then
I like some bakers I've been watching making some outlandish stuff, like just from chocolate.
Yeah, but some bakers don't have the same imagination as chefs do.
That's all it takes, imagination. See how, but also there's the application side of it though. Like, you imagine it, that's cool, but how are we gonna get it done?
Yeah, I've just learned that people who are chefs, not saying that bakers can't, but people who are chefs can just take something and just add a slight different hint to it. Bakers are too literally by the rules. Like, boy, you put a couple extra grains of sugar in that thing and they'll throw the whole cake away.
Mm-hmm. I definitely had cakes that was entirely too sweet, like to the point where it hurt.
No, I mean, like if you say a teaspoon and it's a teaspoon and a quarter, we got to start from scratch. Throw it away. No, you don't. No, you don't.
I feel like
add a little bit more flour.
Little ingredient.
Right. Add a little bit more flour, a little bit more milk, and just slowly sprinkle in little bit more sugar until you get back to where you need to be. You ain't got to throw the whole cake away.
Yeah, I can't do that. But I do agree with some of it. Like I forgot what ingredient. I learned that if you add too much of it, it makes the cake taste like not mercury, but like a metallic that taste. Is it like a lot of baking soda, baking powder? I'm not sure.
I do algebra and calculus at the same time.
Oh, hold on. On the real baking to regular cooking is like comparing algebra and calculus. Both are math, but wildly different. I would rather do algebra. I took both classes, and calculus almost got rid of me pretty much. So they do be screwed. Where's my calculator? I still have not figured out, this daughter's age. Let's see, 2024, 2009.
Let me have a Wikipedia page.
I ain't actually like doing that. She is 15 years old. Gee, yeah, I'm getting old. I am getting old. Because Oxymoron is 10 years old. Well, hold up. Oxymoron is 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Nope. Oxymoron is 15 years old. Yep, I am. I'm getting up there. I'm definitely getting up there.
Yeah, she was born in 09, April 24th. So doesn't that make her 14 for a couple more weeks?
14, 15, whatever. Yeah.
And second daughter's born in 2019.
Yeah. But nah.
Actually, I think I need somebody to.
Music is in
We need to drop this cookbook, but I need somebody to go through and make all the what do you call those? Make all the recipes so I can make sure that they're accurate for regular people, because I kind of sprinkle a little here, sprinkle a little there.
Don't look at me, because I'm still learning what goes together, like the basic stuff. What goes together.
I cook by smell. If I can smell it, I can taste it.
Yeah, for me, it's by taste. Well, I know not to like overdo or some like I know some stuff automatically you have to put only like a teaspoon in, or it's gonna mess up everything.
Cooking liquid by smell is a little bit harder. Like making a roux or for mac and cheese and stuff like that. That's a little bit more difficult if it's liquid. Now, if it's like just dry seasoning or something like that, I can smell it and know what it's gonna taste like.
Dewey's funny. If only you knew someone. Oh man.
Well, I mean, they're all on what is that shit? My community page on YouTube.
I keep forgetting that I have one. I need to start using that more.
Well, being slightly unretired, I guess I should start doing that.
Like just start asking like questions of the day or whatever I see online, or just hearing our opinions, and just we try to reach other people across the world or state, whatever.
Whenever I make up random recipes, it's kind of like, yeah, okay. There's so many things that I cook that I make up on the fly that I'm like, I don't even know if I want to go through and actually explain what I just did, because I'm not sure what I just did. I just did it. Hey, you said if only I knew somebody. I know somebody, but they be busy. I know you ain't doing a Will Smith laugh right now.
That's how I laugh, period.
I mean, with your face to the side with that goatee, I mean, y'all was looking kind of similar for a second. I was like, hold on, I'm gonna laugh with who?
I mean, you want me to laugh all hard like TD Jakes? He's weird. His weird ass.
Have you ever been swallowed? I ain't never letting that shit go. Every time I hear that sound bite, I just be like, You must have been at them Diddy parties.
Oh my Jesus. Yeah,
Actually,
for those of you who
we
don't
had this
know,
conversation over live before.
we did.
No, I was talking to Weezy.
Oh man. You see that like I said, yeah, D Weezy, yeah, y'all two, you know what I'm saying, talking about food. I would definitely watch that for real. I'll probably watch that more than Food Network. Okay. But now the sound bait Mr. Bazell's talking about, if you haven't heard it, just type in TD Jakes. I'm pretty sure some link will lead you to it.
Did you see the Scooby Doo one? I think I put it in the Discord.
No, I ain't see that one.
Oh my god! I'm gonna put it in Discord tonight. That there. I might be going to hell for laughing at it, but yeah, I'll laugh at it again and again.
Oh man!
Hold on, smoked brisket. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Smoked brisket. Because next thing you know, they're like, so what have you been smoking?
And I cannot legally answer that.
I can always legally answer
it. I wonder if I play the sound bit, will you two give me flag me? We'll see.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and
Every time. I don't care, bro. If I'm having a bad day, I'll just immediately play that. I'm like, all right, I feel better. Oh man. Yeah, that's how Biz gonna live on in infamy. He said it so proudly, though. That's the thing about it. Oh man, Mr. Brandon, I don't know what happened. Oh, there he goes. Never mind.
Yeah, so it's posted in the Rogue Pod Discord.
Rogue Pod this. Oh, my stomach hurts every time. 2024 has been interesting to start off. Yeah, we're not even half of the way.
Are you muted?
Me? No, I shouldn't be.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Huh.
Maybe my phone tripped out when I played the video.
No, I said, yeah, 2024 has definitely been funny. It's been interesting.
It's just the beginning.
We really like.
We ain't made it 90 days yet.
Nah, that's crazy. that's insane, actually. But I can't wait. All right. Like I said, we still got March Madness. We still got what else is coming up somewhere in April. I don't know. Anything can happen. Anything with all these podcasts with Club Shay Shay, whatever. Or the Cam Newton fight. I don't know how you try to jump somebody and you still end up losing badly. Like, explain that to me. That makes no sense. Like, what else? Like, apparently something we never seen before. Apparently, Xbox, Sony, just stop beefing. I don't know.
Yeah, StreamYard don't like me, but the Cam thing, y'all realize he was holding back because he could have just snuck him about 2-3 times, like easily, like. Sure. He could have left him. Even the dude who jumped in, was his little brother, and he stopped him from jumping in because he was like, "You punch one of these dudes, I'm gonna catch a lawsuit."
Mm-hmm.
Still trying to figure out how his brother got there before security, but you know.
Right, I'm saying the security there just everybody needs to be fired. Like I know Cam, we all know Cam can take care of himself because this is a man who has ran through or been feeding off for stiff arm. You know, the Cam Jordans, the Von Millers, the Jared Allens. You know, like what were y'all gonna do? Yeah, like, what were you grading the great Jareds? Like what was regular sized human beings gonna do?
Right, with John Abraham.
That's crazy.
And
March Madness baseball starts. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. For some reason, I'm more interested in baseball this year. Like, you know, Shea Otani, you know, see if he can help the Dodgers out.
I thought he's out for
Yu
the year with that
Darvish. I
surgery.
want to. Otani? No, I thought. Oh, well, I saw him swinging in the spring game recently. I remember.
Yeah, but didn't he take that surgery for his shoulder? And they were like, he signed the contract and then he's going to be out for a year, or was he considering taking the surgery?
I
thought he was going to do like the Tommy John surgery or whatever, and he was going to be out for like a year.
Otani underwent Tommy John surgery in 2018. Something. I don't know. Recent news.
They was talking about
Otani won't pitch this season after major elbow surgery, but he can still hit.
Okay.
I don't get it. I don't get that, but sure.
It's way different muscles to pitch versus hitting.
Yeah, something with the UCL.
Yeah, when you pitch, you gotta twist your elbow in certain degrees to get stuff done. So, yeah,
especially with certain pitches too. So, Cam shot us of all people. I did not know that. Cam rode his truck twice, walked away. Yeah, I remember that. Like, he took like 1 week off. He'd be like, "Yeah, all right, cool. Back to carrying this team to Super Bowl." I'm like, he's good. He just not pitching this season. It was a time of job. Yeah. Just read that. Little UCL. Well, it's not little, but UCL procedure. But yeah, pitching and hitting is definitely two different things. So, but yeah, and that's awesome too. And like a lot of foreign people are getting more recognition. Like baseball has always been, for me, baseball has always been. Some people say it's America's pastime, but even back then, a lot of foreigners were dominating. The ones I knew, like growing up, for me.
When they say pastime, they just mean it was America's favorite way to pass time, like just watching the sport itself. But NFL took over sometime in the 90s, but they still call it America's favorite pastime for some reason.
Again, I can only watch baseball when it's in person. When it's on TV, yeah, I can't do it.
They actually say most so-called quote-unquote geniuses and smart people actually like watching baseball to football because it's more simplistic and their mind can pretty much rest.
If my mind rests, I'm going to sleep. That's my thing.
Yeah, that's why I stopped really rocking with basketball. It's just too simple. Like when I see players do stuff, I'm like, why is your IQ so low? Like, it's just basketball. There's obvious things that will happen, obvious things that won't, and you just have to do the right thing in the right situation, which isn't much.
Otani bats left, throws right. That's why pitching is off the table. Okay. He's still one of the better pitchers in baseball, though. So doesn't the Dodgers still have what's the dude's name? Well, I don't want to say Callaway. Someone decay. Hold on. It's gonna come back.
Otani's their best designated hitter.
Dodgers pitchers. Like, I know his name, but
Your Google ain't as fast as
Clayton
Rodney.
Kershaw. Okay, yeah. I mean, Brady has taught me a lot of stuff that I can do while streaming.
Yeah, but his
And Google is one of them.
faster than anybody's.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's unbeaten. But yeah, Clayton Kershaw still on the team. That's what I thought. Yeah, I like him. But yeah, I like for baseball, more foreigners to gain recognition, like from the Philippines, Dominican Republic, Japan, and
I mean, the Spanish guys
I'm
always
starting
got
to see less Americans, less Americans.
I think it's the Asian guys and the European guys who are finally getting credit. The Spanish guys always got credit. They used to always go over to Cuba to find whatever 17 or 18-year-old that they can turn to a pro. Like Pedro Martinez and whatnot.
I just had a picture. Glass now, one of the better free agent pitchers. Glass now, yeah, Tyler Glass now. He is 6'8". What the hell?
Hey, Randy Johnson's twin.
The hell you doing playing baseball at 6'8"?
Randy Johnson was that tall.
Still, my question still stands. What the hell y'all playing baseball at 6'8" for?
On the most wicked slider you possibly could.
Yeah. Like I know Aaron Judge is like what? Around that size? 6'7", 6'8". That still don't make no damn sense at all either. Man, if y'all don't man, some football teams need y'all.
You gotta realize there's guys who went over to rugby leagues, like black guys who didn't make an NFL team, went over to a rugby league, and I mean they literally just grab the ball and take the hell off, and nobody can catch them, and the guys who can't catch them, they just stiff on them.
Yeah. Rugby is brutal. Don't know yeah, rugby is very brutal. No pads, no protection really, and just said, hey man. Remember the game of keep away? Do that.
But in rugby, you don't have guys that are like 250 pounds running a 4.3 either. Sure. It's not really the contact, it's the amount of mass and the amount of speed that mass gains that makes football so dangerous. Because, I mean, back in the day, once they actually got regular pads, these guys were running 4.4, 4.5s, and they were just as big or bigger, but they weren't carrying the same amount of speed into a collision.
All right. Like, imagine if Myles, like I said, the plays that Myles Garrett is not blocked. I really close my eyes. I'm thinking like the running back or the quarterback is about to die.
Could you imagine Myles Garrett playing rugby? They would make everybody put pads on.
Yeah, you got to. Like, Myles Garrett is just not fair.
Well, you got two guys today run 4.2 and 4.3.
I mean, they're on the smaller side. Well, those guys are on the smaller side. Like who I said earlier. Yeah, David Worthy is like what, $175, and Nate Wiggins again like $170, 73. So,
but if you put them on a rugby field, who's going to stop them?
That is true. That is true. Like, hey man, just run the straight line right here. That's all you gotta do. Trust me, it's gonna work every time.
Both those guys got moves too. So
yeah,
if you get a bunch of guys like that playing rugby,
actually, I always want to see like I'm saying like Devin Hester playing rugby. I wonder how that look.
It will probably be even easier for him than football, because in rugby, yeah, you got big guys, but unless they can corner him, like Barry Sanders playing rugby would just be unfair.
Yeah.
You can have him surrounded and still nobody gets a hand on him.
Hey man, like I said, the truest statement of all time: low man always wins. Especially in the trenches. If you can't get lower than me, go right over you.
Well, I would have got Dante. Let me see who are some kick returners that didn't last long. If I'd have got a Dante Hall, a Joshua Cribbs, and I'd have when we get the ball, you throw it to one of these two guys, and you guys block for 'em. We're winning every game in the store.
Oh man, actually, free agents. Wait, when does free agency start?
I don't know. It
NFL
needs
free
to start ASAP.
Yeah, because after the combine, it's like, all right, cool. Yeah. Well, people, kids still got their pro days and stuff.
I feel like free agency is like the end of March.
Free agency matchmaking. When is it, bro? NFL free agency. There we go.
March 13th at 4 p.m.
March 13th. So that is going to come upon us like that. And let's see.
Teams can start tampering March 11th at noon.
So we might see some deals or X start saying, oh, such and such has verbally agreed to yada, yada, yada.
Agreed in principle. You can't verbally, but you can agree in principle on a structure of a contract. You can't fully agree to the contract until the 13th.
Like, has that happened in the past to where I think a player verbally or agreed, but he never signed a contract? Then after I want to say after the last minute he said nah.
That happened with the Ravens with I forgot what his name was. He was with us and he went to the Packers, and then the Packers let him go to be a free agent, and he had agreed with us, and then he changed his mind and ended up going to the Vikings.
To the ink dries, still free game, I guess. I mean, nobody's word is mean shit no more, so.
Well, there's very few times that happens. So, I mean, if it starts to become a thing, then it's just going to start to be like, yo, if you agree verbally, then you have to just come sign a contract. Because then, like, if he got the offer, oh yeah, well, I got a better offer from the Vikings, and then all of a sudden, the Bears pop up and say, no, we want to sign you too, and then he's forget the Vikings, I'm going to the Bears. It's going to just create havoc. So. Teams themselves are just going to make sure that doesn't happen. But hey, if you agree with him, unless it's like a direct rival, they're not going to tamper with it.
True. But especially with the free agent, not the free agency, franchise tag, I think the team have until March the 5th to the deadline. That's the deadline. And Panthers have not done so with Brian Burns yet, so he may be out of here.
He might be a spider raven.
Hey, look, maybe if he becomes a Raven, so be it. As long as we get a pick or a player, whatever, it is what it is. Panthers are whatever. No, that first round pick, you have to cough that up for sure.
Well, the Ravens is gonna if anything, teams are gonna wait till after the draft and then offer that and then sign him, and you'll get the first round pick in 2025.
We'll still need that. I don't think we have our second round pick in 2025 again because of that Bryce Young deal. So I'll take that too. Either way. Panthers, year in, year out. Not every year, but every 2 years we find a defensive end. So I ain't even worried about that. I'm saying Julius Peppers, even though that was a layup, so that's not really fair. No, before he lost his mind, what's that dude's name? They call I should
Yeah,
know
he
his
got.
name.
He also got suspended for the dumbest suspension ever. I think he took like some version of Tylenol that had something in it that was banned by the league, but it was an over-the-counter version of Tylenol. And I think he had called the league's office to check with them, and then they said okay. But after they realized that there was something in it that they didn't allow, they still suspended him for it, even though he asked them before he took
NFL, NBA are funny.
because like different
Greg
types
Hardy.
of Tylenol and what was it
Greg.
Tylenol, Advil have like different types, and they have to specifically like they can't take the one for arthritis because it has certain stuff that's supposed to make you heal faster.
Yeah, don't let me heal faster. Yeah, so I can get back on the field and do my job. Yeah, that makes sense.
I can
Yeah.
tell you why it don't make sense. Just like they shut down NFL Europe, but now they want guys to fly over there and have NFL games.
Right. No, yeah, Germany. Yeah. No, actually, yeah, Panthers supposed to have a game in mostly this year in Germany. Yeah.
Frankfurt had a team.
Next thing you know, we're gonna have games at Bahrain.
There were 12 or 14 teams in NFL Europe. Frankfurt had one of the teams.
Yeah, I remember. I mean, it was short lived, but yeah, I remember.
Nah, NFL Europe was around for a few years, like a bunch of years. I used to watch NFL. As soon as the NFL went off, a month later, the NFL Europe season would start, and then their season would end right after, like a little bit after the draft, so that guys could get into training camp if the teams wanted to recall them back. Because every player was signed to basically like a AAA version of an NFL team. So each player, like you might have 25 players on the team, but half, a third of them be signed to the Commanders. Some were signed to the Ravens. Some were signed to the Cowboys. And during training camp, like some of those guys would get called over to be a training camp body or at least compete for a spot on the team. And if they got cut, they went back to their NFL Europe team. It was basically a AAA.
Yeah, I always wonder how that worked. Well, especially now with the X of it. Well, how does that work with the UFL now?
Yeah, there's UFL and the XFL and the CFL still, but back then, NFL Europe was.
I thought they merged.
The AAA version. Did they? Oh, actually, yeah, I think the Rock might have bought both of them.
Yeah, the league was created following the merger of the latest incarnations of the XFL and United States Football League. Yeah.
Yeah, the Rock bought both, and then he went to the NFL and was like, "We want to be a AAA version. We want to basically be like a AAA league for you, a feeder league for you guys." But that's what NFL Europe was always.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like some of the players that I recognize, even from like years ago, getting a second chance. Like what's that dude's name that was supposed to be next? Martavis Bryant. Yeah, I saw him honestly last year. Yeah, he looked okay, not great, but like he was supposed to be next, bro. 6'4", what 4.44 speed. Dang, man.
For the Bears, right?
That's definitely.
That was the guy for the Bears.
No, I was saying the Steelers drafted him, Martavis Bryant. Fourth round out of Clemson. He's supposed to be next.
I thought he ended up going. I thought he was he was signed to the Bears for a little bit, but maybe I'm thinking about the wrong person.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Yeah, catching the game. I want to say San Antonio has a team. San Antonio Brahmas. I want to say Hines Ward is still the coach.
Brahmas for the Brahma Bull, like The Rock used to call himself in WWE.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why did San Antonio get that? I mean, yeah, in Texas we got a lot of bulls and cattle, so that kind of makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, definitely gonna go to a game. Oh, they have a training camp roster? Huh. Oh, shit, let's find out. Let's see. Nobody. Oh, Matt Amendola. Okay, cool. I'm going down this list. Not gonna lie, nobody that I recognize. Oh, Cody Lattimore. What? He a tight end. No, it can't be the same Cody Lattimore. No. It can't be the same one.
Yeah, sorry. Had to switch rooms on you.
That's good. You're good, man. No, Cody Lattimore is not. No, that's the same Cody Lattimore. Yep, is American football wide receiver for the San Antonio Brahmas. That is crazy. Wow. They got him listed as a tight end though, but he's what? I mean, he's 216. I mean, I guess. I don't know why I'm not sharing my screen. Make this a tad bit easier. So y'all can see with me.
I don't understand why there's not more CFL players that come to the NFL. Like,
Anthony McFarland, Steelers, former Steelers running back, I guess.
hold on, Anthony McFarland, is that? Yeah, that's Booger McFarland's son.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, his real name's Anthony, but everybody calls him Booger for some reason.
I'm saying I've been hearing Booger for so long. Oh, Jalen Samuels, another former Steelers running back. A lot of Steelers running backs. That's crazy. Marquez Stevenson, okay. Tej Tabor, so T.J. Vasher, really? Okay, cause I know Dallas cut him. So, okay, so a lot more names that I recognize than I thought. That's crazy. The Brahmas kick off the season at home in the Alamo Dome against the DC Defenders on Sunday, March 31st. I might have to catch a game. How much are tickets, though?
I think the DC Defenders actually had a good year last year.
I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't. Let's see. If we go to tickets, how much would that be? Season tickets? No.
So they were 9-1 last year. They won the XFL North Division Finals. Okay, they lost in the XFL Championship 26-35 to the Arlington Renegades. So basically went to their version of Super Bowl.
If only the Commanders were that good.
Right.
Okay, tickets not that bad. Okay. For some decent seats.
Speaking of that,
$8, $6.70.
The DC Divas of the Women's Football League is they actually fare better than the Washington Commanders. When my homegirl actually played, I gotta ask her if she's playing this year, but she's played for them for like the last probably damn near 15 years.
Wait, she's played for who?
The DC Divas of the Women's Football League.
I keep forgetting that's a thing.
Not the lingerie league like Reg likes to watch.
Come on, man. Why he catching straight? He's sound asleep.
He was out there, yeah, them girls be hitting hard. I'm like, yeah, they hit hard, but they basically play the arena league version of football, so I can't see this the same.
Oh man.
It's not that they don't have skill, but if part of the selling point is that they're in lingerie, I don't really rock with it.
Lean with it, rock with it.
Because as you know, they might be all in lingerie, but you don't want to see everything that's in lingerie sometimes.
Yeah.
It's going to be a girl out there who's about
tickets
45 and won't give it up.
He said, "Do not hate on it."
I don't hate on the LFL, but I like pro rules. That's just how I am. I like the pro rules better. They play arena league rules mainly, and I'm not really with arena.
Let's see, best seats. So $102. Row 16, $80. That's not bad. Enough for that's not bad. $60 to go to a game. I'll do it. Yeah. Definitely not bad. Not a bad deal.
Trying to switch over to my computer because for some reason my phone is just slowly dying, even though it's on the charger. I don't know what type of battery usage StreamYard has, but they're trying to put my phone in plastic surgery. But wait, there's more.
I ain't nothing. LeBron reflects one milestone, and nobody cares.
What else can LeBron do except for wait for his son to get to the NFL?
Win a 5th ring. That's up. That might happen. It still might happen.
How many does he have? 3?
4.
Right. Make it a change.
I'm about to say that. Dang, Hendo, you just come out of nowhere with the hate. What you mean, dude? Don't get me started about ticket prices. What happened? I mean, yeah, Arlington. That's in Texas, right? Well, how does Texas have all these teams? Not hate. The team is not winning at all. Oh no, this year with all the injuries and just back and forthness, it's not the same feeling of hope that I had for them last year. So, I agree. Oh, those ticket prices. Oh, man. I'm about to say, man, you done fizzing in and out. The hell are you doing?
the camera was half closed. I'm like, how come I can't? Like, what's going on here?
It's a temporary price after last season. I watched that. Oh, okay, those ticket prices. Yeah, I don't know how that doesn't make sense. Yeah, we were literally the worst football team, and you want to raise ticket prices. Man, people really about to watch it at home until the Panthers show some promise. Everybody, I can see the Panthers like that stadium is going to be overrun by other fans yet again.
That's the thing. I'll travel to North Carolina if I know it's going to be an easy win. Sounds like you didn't agree with that.
What?
I said, as a fan, I'll travel to North Carolina if I think it's going to be an easy win. Maybe trying to capitalize on the other team's fans.
Yeah. Well, depending on how much the ticket.
Jay? Okay. So Jay's on vacation. I'm taking over. What can we talk about that will get Jay in the most trouble with YouTube since they're haters already?
What you mean? First of all, YouTube does not care about a small channel like.
YouTube hates everybody equally.
Is my Wi-Fi done messing up? I don't know what's going on.
What, we running you new lines?
Hmm?
Thought they were going to run you new lines.
But I guess that's the move. See at least one San Antonio Brahmas game. Let's see, Houston Roughnecks. Their roster at the moment. Let's see if how many players y'all recognize. And yeah, I can still see it. Yeah, there we go. I've heard of Ty Evans' name. I forgot what team he was on. What, Reuben Foster still playing? That's crazy.
Never say die. Hold on. Shamarius Gilmore? Boy, I would have hated my mama just for how long that name is.
Facts.
Like, bro, if I have to write this name one more time.
Let's see. Javon Hicks, nah. Brandon Jones.
Shamari Jones. That just sounds like a guy who gets in trouble.
I'm like, especially on the ACT or SAT. Like, hey, man, fill in the bubbles. Yeah, I ran out of space.
Anthony Ratliff Williams. Boy, them hyphenated names. I'd be mad at my family too. Like, bruh, well, I got 2.5 last names.
Especially my name. I mean, not been hyphenated, but just like, long story short, my mom and dad couldn't agree. So, yeah, my dad took.
You just got both names.
Yeah, pretty much. And well, I guess ex-wife now said, "Oh my God, don't you want a junior?" I'm like, "No, this name ends with me." Like,
nobody else will suffer this. Like, parents name their kids. Yeah, I'm gonna name my kid Benjamin, and then you call him Ben all his life, but he got to write all these goddamn extra letters. If I name my son Ben, it's just gonna be Ben. It ain't gonna be Benjamin. If I'm gonna name him what I'm gonna call him.
All right.
Let me give you this long ass Alexander name, and I'm gonna call you Alex all your life. All right, so what's Alex short for? Alex is short for Alex. That is what it is. Period. Alex. ALEX. Nothing more.
Or how Maxwell, and you told him calling Max. I'm like, what the hell? Alec Lindstrom? What? Wait, I thought he was on the actual team. Huh? Or he played for the? Did he play for the Falcons? I want to say that was him that played for the Falcons.
I just know instead of Hendo, I'm gonna start calling him Henderson.
Don't do that. He signed with Dallas as an undrafted free agent. That's where I saw his name. Okay. Well, ain't that something? Jordan McRae. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I know that. I need to.
Say Sherratt. Okay.
Stop. Don't be like that.
JJ Wilson. Oh man, that's funny. I don't know what. Let's see. I'm gonna do one more team. DC Defenders. Let's do that. I said DC Defenders. Hey, hold on. There we go. I think.
The biggest problem that I'm having so far, what is the Circuit of Americas? Where is that?
The search of what?
The Circuit of the Americas. Like, they don't say where it's at. Like, well, how am I going to know if I want to buy tickets to this thing? I don't even know what state it's in.
Hey, Kiki Kuti. Well, last time I watched him, he was on the Texans.
You said Kiki. I thought you would go out and say Palmer.
Yeah, I was about to. Kevin Harmon. Okay, so there's some name I recognize. Oh, man. DJ Swearinger is still playing. DJ Swearinger. Crazy.
No.
Yep, 32 years old. Famously laid the hit that tore Dustin Keller's, pretty much all his major ligaments and meniscus in his knee.
Pour his life away from him.
Puka Williams. What team was he cut by? Preston Williams. He was recently on the Panthers. So that's why I recognize that name. But he's not a bad player, though. I mean, he's not a superstar either, though. So, yeah. Still only 26 years old.
But he deserves better.
What? Who deserves better?
I don't know.
They still got listed as a Carolina Panthers wide receiver, so that's troubling. All right, cool. So if you're in one of these, hold on. Yep. So if you're in one of these fine cities, states, whatever, try to go check out a UFL game. Who knows how long this time this will last? Actually, no sports. I know this is coming up. Yep. Monday, April 15th, 2024. I don't think Andrew Reese. LSU readies itself for another exciting March Madness journey in the futures of standout players. Oh yeah, no, Andrew Reese is eligible. Who has the first pick?
Anyways, because she gets paid more to play in college than she would in the WNBA.
True. Indiana Fever. Kim, who will not pressure Andrew Reese to follow Caitlin Clark. Yeah, that's it. For her, I'll just stay. Or go overseas or whatever. That is nuts. 76,500. I mean, that's a good above minimum wage. I mean, above middle class pay, I guess. It's pretty much basically a job, literally like a regular job, you know.
I think she makes. Hold on there. That's why I was getting it wrong. I think Andrew Reese makes more off of the NIL than anything.
Yeah, like going from like millions to this is just sad. Like, I'll be majorly pissed. So yeah, so roughly about 6,037 a month, give or take. No, what else you got to spend on? Look, she currently makes over $900,000 in NIL deals. So why the hell would I give that up just to come to the WNBA? Seriously.
You said who does?
No, it says Caitlin Clark makes over 900,000.
Well, I think between her and Angel Reese, they do have the ability to get commercials like off Bucks. Like wherever they go, they're going to have local commercials at minimum. They're going to have at least regional commercials, damn near guaranteed.
Oh, for sure. Because like I think a majority of the women's players, like I know they do other stuff, but endorsements, yeah, definitely, they're definitely gonna. Injuries and Caitlin Clark definitely gonna get endorsements, whether locally or by the WNBA period.
My whole little dream got crushed.
Or what?
I was gonna go to the one of the motorcycle race weekends this year, but I only see one for Virginia. The one nearest my birthday is in Georgia. That's a long way to drive. And yeah, I know I could fly, but the ability to go where I want, when I want, how I want, driving sounds better. And yeah, the one 2 weeks before my birthday's in Texas. I'm not driving to Texas.
I wouldn't recommend it.
I've done it before. In a moving truck. And then the May 17th one is in Alabama. Yeah, not going. Sorry, not sorry. I ain't even giving you Reese's. Just no. They do have Ohio in the middle of August, but yeah. This sucks. They usually have one in Virginia around my birthday. Like, what the hell? I don't even see Virginia in there at all. And New Jersey's all the way in September. That sounds like when it's starting to get cold. I don't do cold. That just doesn't work for me.
Me either.
Thought you said you like the cold.
Nah, I'm always a warm weather fellow. I do not like to. I mean, I like dressing up in the cold. Like I like, bringing out my heavy duty jackets and all, and all that. But as far as preferable weather,
My man said, I like dressing like it's cold, but I don't want it to be cold.
right? Actually, today I just bought. For some reason, I just bought like a heavy duty jean jacket, and I guess you can still call it a jacket, but it's not like the jean jacket that or it's a jacket with the hood. So yeah, even though Texas weather be tripping anyway, so you gotta stay prepared regardless. I went to the outlets today, and I was trying to find my initial search was for a polo jean jacket, and those are expensive. Those are very expensive. So definitely, if you want a jean jacket, go visit your neighborhood, or if you have a Levi's near you, go that route.
I have a system. It's either 2 hoodie weather, 1 hoodie weather, or t-shirt.
T-shirt.
That consists of me having a outside fleece and either 1 or 2 hoodies beneath it, or just a t-shirt. Not really in between.
How do you fit 2 hoodies?
I mean, the point is that it should fit snug so air can't get in, so I can stay warm.
True.
If air is getting beneath your clothes, it is a violation of terms and conditions. There's no point in having layers. There's air between them. So when I put on these 2 hoodies and I zip up this fleece, anything gets through, we have a problem. So the first thing to go is the fleece. So, I go from fleece and 2 hoodies to, okay, it's just 2 hoodies. If I go, I can go fleece and 1 hoodie, that's a 1.5, or I can just go hoodie, that's just a 1. After that, it's t-shirt. There's no in between. So if I'm at work already or on my way to work, my wife would say, is it a 2 hoodie or 1 hoodie day? And if it's a 1 hoodie and a fleece, I'm like, hey, 1 hoodie and a fleece. And then she knows she needs 2 jackets.
All right.
If I be like, oh, it's a 1 hoodie day, oh, she knows that she's good. If I say I ain't got no hoodie on, she knows, oh, yeah. She gonna show off. Within reason.
Yeah, within reason. Hold on now, let's not get buck wild out here now.
I've never had that problem. If I had that problem, then you're already not the one. If I gotta be like, what is she wearing today? Please, Lord, let it not be. Then, yeah, ain't even the one. But
Why are these so expensive, man?
Exactly. That's why I don't wear denim.
Jesus. Don't get me wrong, the quality is great. I'm saying, being in the polo outlet store, the quality is fantastic. I can see why, but still, it doesn't mean I like it.
You see the price of that? Can you zoom in on the price? I thought I see 290.
You see 290? You definitely see 290.
That's 2-row pod, the Sip Tally hood, the Sip Tally long sleeve hoodie, the LBHT hoodie, and 2 t-shirts for the price of that one. No, I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah, I am good. Now, if somebody were to gift me this, cool. But me myself, hell no.
It's gonna take about 8 people to gift that motherfucker to you.
Hey, as long as it gets it done. Dang, I'm about to go to sleep. Y'all still up? Hey, man, like people know when I come through. Times I come through, I do a decent live. I give y'all at least. I try to give at least 2.5 hours. Who knows when I'm gonna do the next one? Now I'm joking. Me, I know. See, little Dillard's and Macy's try to help you. Right, Jared. Appreciate it for staying up with us on this Saturday, Sunday stream. No, God bless, man. Get some rest.
Yeah, I wish that Sunday show was 7 thing.
I mean, it started off as a Saturday stream, and now it's clear to Sunday.
I thought the thing would be like Sunday, and so jackets $25.
I wish.
I missed that commercial. Now look,
Okay.
now I want to find a place that has one of those things. What's it, DC Armory?
All right, man. Peace. See, look, man. Macy's try to help you out. You know, 188 for it. Still. All right, let me research something too. Oh, my bad. Y'all can't. I keep forgetting. Hold on. That's my fault. There y'all go. See, like I said, Macy's trying to help y'all out. You know what I'm saying? It goes from 290 to 188. If you go to Levi's,
My wife and my mom got on me because I never wear what do you call those things? I never wear jeans. It's always black
Jeans?
khakis.
I mean, you wear what you wear. I don't want to wear. Ain't nobody make you.
Yeah, I think I've been doing that for like the last 12, 13 years. So yeah, I've probably owned 5 pair of jeans in the last 13 years.
Like for me, I just started wearing back jeans because of interviews and presentations and stuff. So like I just like refound my I guess fit. I gotta have jeans with like extra room in the thigh, so I can't. Anything that was slim, skinny, yeah, that's out the window.
Wait, they said that boy thick. Pause.
Oh, good lord. Oh,
I mean, that's what they said. I mean, that's what you were saying. You know, you basically that's basically what you said.
in a more controlled manner, man.
Is it my job to be controlled? I don't think so.
Nah, definitely not. I ain't gonna tell you though. I ain't gonna tell you what to
I
do.
don't think they pay me enough to be controlled.
She like I said, man. If y'all want a denim jacket, go to Levi's. Go to Levi's. Good quality, lasts a long time. Could probably pass this down to your grandchildren. Oh, they got a black one? Nah, that's one kind of boring with it. But like I said today, went to the outlet. I was giving up hope. Went to the Levi's store, found a jean jacket, What clearance? Got it copped it for $30. Steal. Also, if you have a chance, visit your local city, states, outlet. It might, I guarantee you're gonna find at least something or one thing.
Have you ever been to like a Restore?
So what?
You ever been to Restore? It's like when people are building houses and stuff and they have leftover bricks or they have leftover like extra fans or whatever random house stuff to like build with, they pretty much just donate it to Restore and you
Yeah.
pretty much go in there buy bucks of paint for like $5.
Good deal.
Yeah, Habitat for
Actually,
Humanity. That's what it's
Habitat for
Habitat for
Humanity,
Humanity.
yeah. Cause mine is right off yeah, probably don't know his road, but right off of Marbach behind the IHOP and PF Chang's. Yeah. I think that's where I got my we got our wood to do our counter block our cutting board countertops. Yeah, it was a Habitat for Humanity. Because Home Depot or Lowe's was trying to charge a grip, and we said, "Hell no." As a matter of fact, speaking of Polo,
My mom is we try to do something with my grandmother like every month or so or once a month. This is a month, and being from Carolina, flea markets are like the thing, or they at least used to be. They have this huge flea market for that's like
I've
$10
been
to get into.
I haven't been to a field park market in a minute though. I need to go.
This one's a whole convention center size flea market, so for a $10 entry fee, I'm pretty sure they'd love to walk around and look at stuff that I would never look at in my life.
I said Polo, man. Where y'all this stuff come from? Wait, I type in Polo. Yeah, I get Adidas. Kind of shit.
Say type in or pipe in Polo.
I typed in Polo. He said no results for Polo. I get a bathing suit and Adidas shirt, man. The inaccuracy.
Oh, I'm going to jail.
What you doing? All right.
The Nation's Gun Show comes back the week before my birthday. Oh, I'm going. I'm spend so much money there. Go for the guns. It's on.
Man, no men stuff.
They have a Deaf Nation Expo. I never knew it. You learned something today. I learned something today.
All right, I learn something new every day, man. Every day, I'm alive. Always something. I learned that my kid can climb. You know what I'm saying? The shoebox is behind me. He can climb that and get on top, but he's too scared to get back down. So that makes perfect sense.
You don't look down when you're climbing up.
True. But it's time to get down. That's the problem.
Yeah, she's about to jump off the top rope. Macho Man Randy Savage.
I mean, if he jumps off the top rope here, man, he's gonna be in the hospital. Our floors are hardwood.
really ruined my life. I can't believe y'all don't have any motorcycle events in Virginia. What is going on here?
That's a good thing to look up. Motorcycle events in Texas. I'm pretty sure we do though, but
Yeah, you guys have the Tour of Americas in Texas, in Austin specifically. So the MotoGP, which is like the top tier of all worldwide motorcycle racing, like they only have one race in America each year. Like they fly country to country to different tracks. They come to Austin, and so does Moto America, which is the top American racing league, pretty much. But my homeboy also he races in the AMA series, which is like the series right below Moto America, and so a couple times a year I'll show up to usually his races. But I think the race he had last year, I ended up going to I think it was to the family reunion one weekend. The other weekend I was out of town, and the third weekend that they had it, I forgot where. I forgot it was something. I think it was something I had to do with the wife, or it was actually I was on my honeymoon. I think on his third and last race that was at the West Virginia track that I normally go see him at. The crazy part was I was on my honeymoon, and that was his last race at that track, and he proposed to his now fiance.
hey.
So I was on the honeymoon while he was getting engaged. I was like, "Hey, keep the cycle rolling. Who's next?"
Yeah.
Pet Expo going on the March 15th to 17th. Add that to my little calendar. Somehow. 15, 17. Okay, looks good to me. Oh, this is gonna be so easy. That means I can save the gun show to the calendar. I don't have to remember. Pro athlete signals for photo opportunities when high quality attitude.
Oh,
Electric.
Oh, let's have 12 for the East. All right, y'all. I'm yawning too much. All right. Well, I have been live for 2 hours, 30 minutes, 10 seconds, and counting. That's enough for now. Gotta say some stuff later on. I do appreciate everybody for coming out. Uncle Hendo and the Rogue Pod, Ronnie, Lunch Break Hot Take, good friend K, Wes, one of my biggest supporters, Jerry Green. Check out his show, Mr. Big Reds, Living Big with Big Reds. Check out his channel, D Weezy. Thank you for coming. Check out his channel, and when he does a collab with our good friend Caleb over at, I want to say LGN. We'll go LGN.
Let's get ready now.
Yeah, let's get ready now.
LDRN.
Whatever he said. But thank you for coming out. Thank you for standing up with me. Thank you for the support. Again, something's going on in your life. Again, it's up to you to have a beat attitude or upbeat attitude. Okay? I guess you can be depressed. Yes, you can be sad. By the end of the day, you got to make that decision to get better. Okay? And also, at times, focus on yourself. Because if a mofo will, they will, the other person will, sit and do it for themselves. So, focus on yourself first. Def, please. And with that being said, Mr. Food Critic, Mr. Brandon Bazel, Mr. Ghost, where can they find you at?
6ghost.com or 86ghost on YouTube.
No TikTok?
No more Twitter, no more TikTok.
Come on, man. You gonna quit TikTok?
Bruh. The amount of text and watch this videos I got were way higher than the amount that I even get on Instagram. That honestly, if you send me a video on Instagram, it's to the point now where sometime between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. before I fall asleep for work the next morning, I'll just sit there and go through that stuff. Or if I'm incessantly bored sometime during the day, I'll try to get through all that stuff. But TikTok, it was just like 15 watch this videos from like 35 people. I don't have the what do they call it? I don't have the
Did you span mental capacity?
the social interaction capacity to even deal with the amount of notifications coming in. Because like notification comes in and it feels like I'm dealing with the person already.
But yes, you heard it here first. No more Twitter, no more TikTok. Just YouTube when he feels like it.
I've been working on that. I've been taking pictures and videos when I eat at places, but I'm getting the actual content out is a little different.
Yes, but you can also find him on being a co-host over at Living Big with Big Reg's channel on Thursdays around 7 my time, 8 y'all time, or 6 my time, 7 y'all time,
8 p.m. Eastern every Thursday.
Somewhere around there. With that, I love you all. Thank you for coming. I bid you adieu.